Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a little video of this cool little, it's a brass Maratac little peanut light that I just bought. I think it was, I said low was like 15 lumens and high is 145 lumens. It has 25 minutes of runtime on high. It uses this nice little 70 milliamp, 3.7 volt. I think it's like a 10 880, but I've got it in the comments. Yeah, it's kind of a neat little light. It's got like a spring terminal in here. That little piece at the very tip has got it depresses like a button. So whenever that's how it chooses between low and high mode. So you screw it in until it comes on, and that's low mode. Then you screw it in a little bit more, and then that's high mode. So you would do low mode here, so there's low, and then high. So low and high. Anyway, I thought this was a really cool little setup. It's a pretty cheap little light. It's really small. I mean, you can see how small it is in my hand. I have some things to compare it with, but yeah, I think it was like 35 bucks total from CountyCom, which is a pretty good price. The cool thing about how this thing charges, how you charge this battery, because it won't fit in normal chargers, is it has this little charging cap. And so you just remove the regular head and screw on this charging head, and once you get it down, it comes with a supplied USB cable. You just plug it in there. Light turns red whenever it's charging. When it's fully charged, it's green. So pretty simple. And then it comes with a cool little carrying case. So and extra O-rings. So O-rings supplied. I haven't looked at those. I'm sure they go a couple different places, but the little charging cap goes in that spot. You can put the battery there, which is where it came, but this head will fit there. And then you can put the light in the bigger spot, of course. So that fits in there just like that. Carry it around with you. It's got a little keychain loop on the end of it. I don't know how I feel about actually carrying it on a keychain, because I'm afraid the head will come off. Like it'll rattle loose unless you like take it off and put a piece of paper on the positive side of this battery or something, or negative, whatever. I'm afraid without this head being tight, it'll rattle itself off, because it's just the tension of the O-ring that kind of holds it on, and you don't have much there. So like if I unscrewed it, there's the O-ring exposed. There's the O-ring on it. It has some tension on it, but if you press on it, it comes on. So there's not a lot of clearance there, but it is a really cool little light. Here's some size comparisons. So this is a 9mm bullet here. So you can see pretty close in size. I mean, of course, the 9mm is a little smaller, but that's pretty close. Here's a AAA battery. Here's a AA. Just keep these down here so you can see them. And then here's a 18650. So you can kind of see the size difference there. And then for some flashlights, here, let's do it sideways like this. Flashlight comparisons. There's a copper Preon P1. And here is my MSR D4. So both relatively small flashlights. The D4 is very pocketable, so you can see the size comparison of these. It is very bright, as stated earlier. I'm going to turn off this shop light here. Let me turn this light off and see if, I mean, phones really don't show how bright this is. So there's low. Yeah, I mean, you kind of get the idea. And then high. you know, 145 lumens is quite a bit from something the size of my pinky. So, yeah, pretty neat, pretty cool little light. Figured I'd share. It's got a real white tint to it. It's not very neutral. So I know a lot of people don't like that, but you know, I mean, you could always swap out the emitter. It looks like the pill just unscrews like a normal pill. You probably reflow a different LED on there. That'd be your preference, but this works fine for me. But yeah, just thought I'd share.